season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting the twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that have defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The throw. It's Owens. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, makes it second and medium. Back's got it again. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line laying up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in road territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Oh, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Owens. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. They're going to throw the football. Pump over the middle. It's McCoy.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to pass. It's Permanent. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
And sack sets up an important third down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. Forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fourth down RPO looking left. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back. And
the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? The 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Texas. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows that he can hold the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers are bunched together. To throw, it's Owens. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
What's another huge game for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Owens. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Got it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Last sack sets up a third down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the team.
And that is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw. It's Cromenhoek. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He quickly lands on it. Prevents the turnover.
He catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Tackle made at the 29, so it picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. You get closer to the 50.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Cromenhoek. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense takes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but they missed it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Play action. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you tape, you know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Throws to the tight end. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Hand off to the right side. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Drew.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. As the first down is still going. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Shaw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Dropping back, it's Owens. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Inside the 35 now. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll test the right side here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's right the first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Longhorns churn out another first down.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. Here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down, and he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump in front here in the fourth.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles and even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. he's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And his tackle at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the Knowles will crank up the tempo.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk away from this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even obviously in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Cromenhoek. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First and goals, the long kick return sets him up close to the goal line. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd and goal for the offense. They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him from no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense flexing her group and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. It's Gibson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He's back to throw again on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First down, we're going to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Back to throw again. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown. No. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Scanning the field, it's Promenhoek. And it's picked off in the end zone. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. As they try to work the clock here.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Third down after that run. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll try the right here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
to send the punt team onto the field. The return man is brought down, and that should do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Bauer. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.